Hey everybody. Today I wanted to do a slightly different video. This is going to be pretty short. Based on a series of comments, I just wanted to take a moment to talk about how to choose the right software for a particular environment or project. And the reason that this came up is because one of the comments this person made was about fog, and they didn't have a switch. They didn't have the ability to change the settings in their router, which are requirements for fog. I mean, it's just plain and simple. So, this led me to suggest Rescuezilla as an alternative. And all you need for this is a USB stick and an external hard drive to save the images on. The same goes true for Redo Rescue or Clonezilla. But the thing that struck me as interesting is when I suggested that this person use a different piece of software, the response I got questioned how good the software was. And I just wanted to take some time and talk about that. Fog, my biggest problem with right now is that it has not been updated and a full release made since September of 2020. Rescuezilla had a release at the beginning of this year. And yes, I'd like to see more frequent releases, but that's out of my control. Redo Rescue, again, this I believe was updated earlier this year. And Clonezilla is the most up-to-date of the bunch and was released in May, so not even a full month ago. So when you go to select a software, and perhaps the reason that you got interested in a piece of software is you saw a YouTube video. And that's great. If you're doing home lab stuff, it's for a lot of people about learning, and so you try different things. Well, you have to know the limitations of your lab environment, and you have to be prepared to either not use specific software because of the limitations of your lab environment, or to purchase, hopefully gradually, but if you have the means, you could purchase it all at once. But purchase the additional equipment in order to allow you to run some of the more involved software like the Fog Project. So again, Fog Project is a client-server imaging solution that is typically used in small business and, and larger. The first time I saw fog in action, it was being used by a school district because the price was right and it did what they needed. A lot of people could view fog as a replacement for, the old Norton Ghost that, when I used it last, it was still booting off from a DOS disk. But at the same time, in home environments and small business environments where there aren't a lot of computers, you could use Redo Rescue, Rescuezilla, or Clonezilla pretty interchangeably. Just by having a network-attached storage box, an external hard drive, or even a Windows box with a file share, you could boot a machine and save the image of its hard drive to any of those locations, provided you have enough storage space. That's all I really wanted to say in this video. Know your lab environment, know the equipment you've got, and think about what software is going to be the best solution for your environment, and if or how you can add equipment to allow you to use other more involved software. Now, one final tip before we go. A lot of home lab people do not go out and buy all this equipment that they might need brand new. In most places, there is a used market. If there's not a physical used market, there might be a local university with a surplus store. There is always eBay or Facebook Marketplace or what have you. There are ways to get a hold of equipment to allow you to expand your home lab within your means. I think that's it for today. I just wanted to address this a little bit. I've seen other comments that have followed a similar pattern and then, end up kind of questioning, well, how good's the software if you need all that stuff? Well, again, it's not about how good the software is. It's about if it's right for your environment. Something to keep in mind going forward as you build out your home lab or the testing lab in your organization. It's something that no two home labs are going to be the same. They may be similar, but they're not going to be the same. And on that note, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. If you got something out of this video, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, head down to the description and check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.